Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Joey Surreal as he gets detained and trespassed from a health department in Tucson, Arizona. But before we start today's video, a big thank you to all of my lovely and beautiful subscribers and members to the channel. Without your guys' ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, if you can for me, please subscribe to the page, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss up on upcoming videos and live streams. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member of the news team. It's a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Oh, they're open. What's up, man? I thought they were closed. All right, guys, we're back here for a little revisit. Last time I came here to Arizona, to Tucson, we had issues here for exercising our rights. I'm out with a girl with the camera. Try to let her just take the lead here real quick.
Hi. Can I help you?
Oh, my friend needs help.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to put your camera away because this is a private space you can't film in.
Oh yeah. Is this public health department?
Public Health Department, yes.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
Please read the sign.
What's your name?
Please read the sign and put the
What's
camera
your
away.
name? Hello.
I heard you.
While that sign was fairly easy to read and understand, it's clearly stating that to protect the HIPAA rights of the other patients and the people there, that they request people not to film or record inside of this health department, being for the patients, parents, and guardians of the people who come here. Now, if you can't understand that simple rule, Joey, and they have asked you to stop, at this time, they can deny you service at the health department.
Let me get my eye, please. Thank you. I wonder where security is. Okay. So what is this? Right? What is this for? Oh.
Ask them to stop filming in our clinic.
They don't want people filming in here.
I don't care what they want. This is a
He's an asshole.
public building.
It doesn't matter. If
Are we going for round two?
it doesn't matter if it's public or not. They don't want people filming.
It does matter.
Then take it up with their legal department.
No. See that sign? That's a policy. That doesn't trump my constitutional right to
Take it up
record.
with their legal department.
I'm coming over here to conduct business. And I have a right to record here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Okay.
No, they can deny you your quote-unquote business here because you're not doing any actual business. You're not there to receive any treatment or any of the benefits offered at that health department. Their policies are the rules that you must obey when you're inside their building. If they deny you the right to film, it's not illegal and it's not unconstitutional. It is to protect the rights of everyone else there. Now, how would you feel if somebody was to try to film you getting medical services? I don't think you would enjoy that too much, would you?
Get up with their legal department.
I'm not.
As far as I've been informed, you don't.
I'm working on a story on all the health departments here, and
doesn't matter.
It does matter to me.
No.
I'm an independent journalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video, and just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist is a
I don't come to interact with anybody. What's your name again?
It's none of your business.
All right, so I don't want to. Just get away from me then. It's none of my business. Then you're not my business right
They
now.
don't want anybody filming.
I don't care what they want.
So if you don't,
I have a right to
stop,
record.
you
This is
just
a
leave.
constitutional protected activity.
It isn't.
Yes, it. Okay, it isn't. Go look at your little Google on your phone and look that up and see.
Yeah. As far as my instructions are, it isn't. It doesn't matter.
Listen,
If you have
my
a problem with
friend.
it, take it up with their legal department.
Listen, I don't have a
It's
problem.
not my business.
Listen, I'm not gonna do that. My friend came to conduct business here, and we have a right to document everything with the government. This is a public area. This is a public building that the people pay for, tax dollars. All right.
They have a right to run it how they
I
want.
want to disengage. I want to disengage right now.
Then I need to ask you to leave.
You can ask.
If you don't leave, we have to call the police because you're done trespassing.
Well, then,
I need to get through here so I
sorry.
can talk to her.
can I talk to you real cordial, real quick, before this escalates any worse?
You're the one escalating it. So
No,
we've
no,
asked
no.
you to stop filming. We've asked you to stop.
would have been in here
If you're not
sooner,
going to
been
stop,
over a hole.
then we will call the police and they will remove you from the building.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Can I speak for a second?
Turn off your camera.
No. Can I speak for a second?
It's not a discussion.
What is your name?
You cannot film in this building.
You know we have a First Amendment right to record.
You do not have a First Amendment right.
Smith versus Cummings. There's case law on that.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Bro, Smith v. Cummings allows you to film the police in the course of their duties, not the people who work at the health department. Someone who claims to be an independent journalist and a constitutional activist should really know this kind of stuff, man. I mean, you told him to Google it on his phone. Why don't you Google it on yours? Oh, wait. Is it because you don't know how to Google stuff? Like when you went to the Police Benevolence Association building thinking it was a police station?
I just want to have a. I want to have a court. You won't have a cordial conversation with me, ma'am.
The policy that they have in place.
The
is
policy
that you're
doesn't
not allowed
trump
to
the
film.
law.
Then take it up with their legal department.
I don't need to waste my time with that. I don't. The law.
you're not
I know
serious
what. I know what I'm
Boom. Roasted.
doing. I'm not gonna do that. I came to conduct real quick business here with my friend, and that's it.
No, you didn't.
No.
Not if all you're doing is just filming and wanting,
But let me ask you a question real quick, man to man. What is the issue with filming? What is it? What is it?
They've asked me, and they've posted for their policy.
Oh, you take orders
They've
for a
asked-
living.
They've asked me to make sure nobody
Yeah,
films.
you take orders for a living. Yeah, you got to do that. That sucks for you. Yeah.
So
You know
as
the
far
orders
as
that
my job is concerned, it doesn't matter. They've
the
asked
orders
me
that
to
you got.
film.
Listen, the orders that you're taking from these people are unlawful, dude. I have a right to. I have
Take
a
it up with
right.
their legal department, like I said.
I have a right to record my public officials while they're working on our tax dollars and while we're conducting business. This is a public building. I can't make it no more clear
They
for
still have a
you.
right to run it how they want.
They don't own this building. Who pays this building?
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Who pay? It does matter.
He could try to just use those.
As far as the situation goes, and then
Who pays this building?
it does not matter. It is.
It matters to me.
And I
It
would
is
have
a
been in here
medical
sooner,
facility.
but
They
I'm
don't want
getting
people
You
filming.
want to know why it matters to me? Because my tax dollars pay for this building.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
Now that's a major buttload of shenanigans right there. You don't live in Arizona, Joey. You live in Florida. You're a resident of Florida. Your tax dollars don't pay for that health department. You frauditors come up with the stupidest, idiotic arguments that we can easily debunk with just 5 seconds of research. Tax dollars that you pay for your packs of gum and your gas don't go to health departments. Property tax and a state's income tax, if they have it, go to those programs, go to those things. A pack of gum is a state's sales tax, and sometimes that goes to help pay for public schools. But let's say you try to audit a school with your criminal record.
Yeah, it does matter. It matters to the people.
Again, take it up with their legal department.
Again, I'm not doing that.
Unless the policy changes, there's nothing I can do about it.
Last Saturday. So my doctors all
It's not my-
contagious anymore.
You didn't look too good in my last video, man. And you're not gonna look too good on this one.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, my mom's on antibiotics.
You don't have permission to film.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
exercise
do.
my rights.
She says, well.
You need permission to film. Same thing. Using
Who do I need permission from?
like, and again, same
Who
thing.
do I need-
Filming me right now. You do not have permission to film me.
You're out in public, dude.
I'm not.
No?
I said that doesn't help much.
Does this place have any cameras?
I'm not outside roaming around. I'm inside
But you're in a public building.
Yes, it is a medical.
Okay, what if I
building.
film you in the sidewalk?
That doesn't matter. That's
It's
fine.
the,
You're outside.
it's the same thing here.
No.
Yes, it does. You guys don't know your rights. That's why. This is why this is exactly why I do this, to educate,
take it up
to educate
with their legal
people that
Excuse me,
don't.
I can't hear her.
You want to walk over here so we can have some courtesy for the lady? We can. You want to come over here?
Isn't this hypocritical of a frauditor asking for common courtesy to move, to not, interrupt that woman's business when you don't have the common courtesy or decency to stop recording in the health department for everyone else's sake? Look, your girl went and got some Narcan and some condoms. Who cares? You got your business. You've done it. Leave. There's no need for you to be in there harassing these people. They have asked you to stop recording or to leave. Now, when they call the cops to deal with you, that's on you, bro. And I hope you go to jail.
I leave when I want to leave. You're not gonna tell me to leave.
By not
You wanna know
stopping
why?
filming, you've been asked to stop filming. You've been asked to leave. If not, they're gonna call
You've
the
been
police
asking
and you're gonna
and
be removed.
you've been asking and asking. I'm declining and declining. You see what I'm saying? You see how it works?
Yes, that's why they're gonna call the police and have you
All right,
removed.
then let them call. Let them call. If they're educated enough to educate you guys to let them know that I'm all within my rights to record here, we'll see how they. If not, they're gonna look
far
bad
as
in
my
their
job is
department too.
concerned, that does not matter.
What's your name, man?
I'm not gonna give you my name. It's none of your business.
Nah. But you want to engage him. You want to bust orders.
and
You want to tell.
business
You want to tell
filming
another
other
man to do something, right? To leave a building that I pay for, but you don't want to give your name.
My name does not matter. You have no business.
It does
with my name.
matter. That's kind of rude, isn't it?
You haven't given yours yet, so until you do, I'm not.
Well, you
giving-
haven't asked.
She did.
No, she didn't.
She did.
There's no need for that. You can. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You can call them if you want.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So are the cops?
I wouldn't engage with you.
Are the cops coming? Because if they are, I'll stay.
Please do.
Okay, no problem. I'll stay.
With that note, let's jump ahead to when the police show up. Now, I will admit there is some more back and forth between Joey and the security guard, which is basically the same thing of him saying that he needs to stop recording, or he can be trespassed when the cops show up.
Oh, this guy's like wasting time to talk to, dude.
See if they're educated or not.
I don't understand. Why these people waste tax resources, dude?
I don't know.
How you doing?
Does he have any business on the property?
No, not at all. They came in to.
If you don't have business, you gotta go.
to do something. And
Yeah, that's fine.
What's your name and badge number, man?
So,
I came in for.
yeah, and do you notice I didn't say a word to you guys outside?
I absolutely respect that.
Yeah, which is perfect. And I respect you guys' right to record. I try and honor all of that. However, if you don't have business in the premises, they can't ask you to leave.
Right, but I did. I came in, got my business,
Okay.
and then they flipped out, and here we are.
Like I said,
and we weren't gonna.
I haven't even come outside to talk to you
And I
guys yet.
appreciate that.
I didn't try and bother you guys at all.
Nope, and I feel
However, remaining inside after business is concluded. And like I said, happy to talk to you outside in just a minute.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, we'll go outside and I'll wait for you.
Absolutely. Fully respect it.
Cool. Can I say something in here? Because
I'll talk to you outside in just 1 second.
are they closed?
I'll talk to you outside in just 1 second, man.
Well, what? This is the thing that we have. This is.
No,
We can
dude,
talk right. Listen,
dude,
hold
look,
on.
look, look.
I
This
come
is
with
not
no
new.
ill will.
This is not new. Okay? I have no problem with you filming.
Can you educate them and
You're
let them
not-
know?
You're not going to get me all amped
I don't
up.
want that.
So the whole filming in my face thing isn't going to
So
do anything.
why should I go outside?
Because I support your right to, because your business is concluded here.
Oh, I understand it, but we're waiting for you here for 45 minutes.
You're fine. You can wait outside because your business in here is concluded.
Can I get your name and badge number?
McMillan 103-483. And like I said,
Like she said, we conducted our business. They said we can't
are you
record it.
refusing to step out? Are you refusing to leave?
I didn't say
I'm
that.
trying to avoid.
No, that's exactly what you're trying to say in a roundabout way to make yourself look like the victim. You just said you guys conducted your business, but they wouldn't let you stay to record. Now, which is it? Did you not conduct your business or did you conduct it? Because by your own testimony here in this video in front of this cop, you have just said that your business was done. You no longer have any official business in this health department, so you can kindly leave.
Wait you on all that stuff.
I didn't
told
say
you,
that.
I will talk to you.
Do I
outside.
have to leave?
If you have no business here, yes, they're asking.
We just
you to
got
leave.
business here. We're waiting for you.
It's fine.
We're not gonna run
can
from
wait
you.
For me outside
What's the difference from waiting in a public lobby?
because they're asking you to leave.
They can ask all they want. They don't own the building.
No,
This is a public building, sir.
Yes, and they still have the right to trespass you, especially under Arizona law, ARS, State Statute 13-1504, criminal trespass in the third degree, which states, occurs when a person who has received a reasonable request to leave by the owner or any person having the lawful control over such property and they refuse to do so. Since they have asked you multiple times to stop filming or to leave and you refuse to, you would be found guilty of a misdemeanor of criminal trespass in the third degree.
dude, work with me here.
Work with the First Amendment. Work with my rights.
Agitating a situation is
I'm not
something
trying to
you can do.
agitate.
So I will speak with you outside and I'm fully appeasing me. You can keep recording. You can keep doing your thing.
I want to record you guys. You educating him.
Okay.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
That's all
Let's
I want to
step
do.
outside and we'll have our conversation. Okay? Because clearly
Why would you want? Why would you want
clearly don't
to?
wanna let me do
Listen,
my
I
job,
Joey, let him do
okay?
it.
Clearly you don't.
listen.
like I said, no.
Because the directives.
Okay, what's
This
your
is a
question?
public building.
What's your question?
Okay. Are you going to tell me to step away from a sidewalk? It's the same thing. We own this building. I have the right to sit there and wait for you, and I have the right to record there without even conducting any business. I can come inside this building, in a public building. This is my First Amendment right. This is what
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
I do for a living. I'm a journalist, and my people want to see the people how
Actually,
the government officials that I'm working on.
So you gotta be careful with that because
Why am I
it's
careful?
a medical facility.
But what does it say behind you?
So it's a medical facility.
But what does it say behind you?
What's your question?
What does it say behind you? It's a medical facility, but it's a public building.
What's your argument? What are you trying to say? Is what I'm asking.
No, so you're telling me to step outside. I want to catch you guys. I want to catch you educating them on camera.
No, dude, that's
You don't want to look good.
that's not what I'm talking about, though. Okay?
You don't wanna
Because
look
if
professional.
You don't have business in the place. You can't be in there recording, man.
And once again,
So you can record from public spaces, yes. But if you don't have business here, and if they have, listen, with it being a medical facility,
okay,
right? People have right to privacy.
there's no privacy in public.
Okay.
Once you step through that door,
That's a public lobby.
unless they're asking you to leave. If you
Son.
don't have business there, they can have you trespassed. Even from hospitals.
They-
Listen, hospitals. Would you agree hospitals a public place?
No, not all hospitals.
Would you agree?
Listen.
Would you agree a hospital lobby is a public place?
Public health departments is.
Would you agree a hospital lobby?
What kind of hospital? A memorial
Banner-
hospital? It's not
Banner-
public.
Banner Maine,
It's not public. See, there's a
St.
difference.
Mary's.
Banner is, yeah.
So you want me to talk from
Sure.
my experiences, okay? So I'm not going to go on the hypotheticals. I'm not going to do any of that stuff because you've obviously done your research into everything, and you.
Oh,
go off
believe
of,
me, I
and
have.
You go off of all that. So I'm going to talk off
Absolutely.
of my experience.
Okay, go ahead.
So St. Mary's Hospital has plenty of people trespassed. They can't deny medical emergencies, but 100% they can trespass.
Who
somebody.
owns that hospital?
I'm talking about public spaces.
Who owns the public spaces and the public buildings? The taxpayers. Hold on, but let me finish. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish.
You can talk. You can
Okay.
all you want on your phone.
I'm trying.
You don't need me here for that.
Because I know what I'm doing, sir, for work.
I know, but you're
You call this work? Man, you're like Tommy from Martin. You ain't got a job. Frauding is not a job. Harassing people is not a job. Now, Joey goes on a tirade of he knows his rights and all this, but let's jump ahead to him being trespassed, because that's a lot of hot air we don't need to hear, because we've heard this argument so much before from him in all of his other videos.
This is concluded here. Would you guys like them trespassed?
They can't trespass me from a public building, sir.
Is anybody official? I've asked you to wait outside.
Sir, this is. I want to. Are they closed? Are they closed?
5:30. You still got 30 minutes.
Okay, so this is
here?
yeah. I'm
conduct my
recording.
business, okay?
I'm recording you, educating them. I have a right to
It's
do
not gonna
that.
work way. I'm recording.
Sir.
You can request a copy of my
Listen.
recording. I'm recording it all for you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But
So what happens if I go in there?
Listen, you over my shoulder during my investigation is not going to happen.
Listen, man. I'm telling you right now. If I go in there, are you going to arrest me?
I
It's
haven't answered you that yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in there. I want to see you recording them.
Go ahead.
I have a right to record them.
You have your right.
This guy.
He's got
This guy.
You got your recording up?
Huh?
Did you got your recording up?
Yeah. What?
I just want to make sure you had time to hit start on it if you weren't.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have your ID on you?
What?
What's your name?
I'm not gonna give that. I didn't commit a crime. If you're gonna articulate a crime that I committed, I'll give you my ID.
Trespassing. What's your name?
No, you have to give me a warning. That's how it works. Give me a warning, I'll leave.
I need to document that you're being notified.
That's not the way the law works. No, that's not the way the law works. How are you gonna trespass me? They didn't trespass me. It's a public building. You can't trespass me from a public building without committing
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And yet, even more shenanigans from little Joey here. You see, we've went over this. Criminal trespass in the third degree would be the crime that you would be facing. However, if you choose to keep up with this, you could be facing
a crime, sir.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be.
So you're gonna arrest me? Are you gonna arrest me if I don't give you my ID?
You have the right to the presence of an attorney.
Answer that
prior to
question.
Questioning and to be with you during questioning if you so desire. If you cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed for you.
Am I
prior
being
to questioning.
detained?
Yes. Do you understand?
For
your
what crime?
rights? Do you understand? Your
For what
rights?
crime?
Trespassing.
Okay, so if I don't give you my ID, you're gonna arrest me? Answer the question. I'll give you my ID if it's on the threat of arrest. You wanna go this route? Let's do it.
You're gonna give me your ID and identification either way.
Okay, so
I
if
don't need to make threat of
hold
arrest.
on, yeah, you do, because that's not the way the law works. I didn't commit a crime here.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
criminal trespass would be the crime. And since we went over this twice, maybe the third time's a charm. But let's add this one in for measure. You're saying he can't ask for your ID unless he's going to arrest you? No. In Arizona, which is a stop and ID state, it states you are required to show ID if a law enforcement officer requests it. You do not always need to be caught committing a crime to meet the requirements. Both probable cause and reasonable suspicion gives the authorities the ability to request an ID. Seeing how you are now a suspect of criminal trespass, that grants them the right to ask for your ID, and refusal can be a charge that you will be facing.
I gotta commit a crime for you to get my ID.
Trespassing.
Okay, they didn't trespass me and it's a public building.
I'm investigating trespassing.
Okay, but this is a public building. You can't trespass me without committing a crime. You can't turn this into a crime.
I'm not talking about the phone. I don't care.
I'm recording my document. Okay, so if
I've told you, I'm recording.
Okay, so you want to play that game?
I'm not playing any games.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
investigating
All right,
trespassing.
if
You
under
asked the
threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID. if you're gonna threat or arrest me, I'll give you my ID right now. Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you my ID? Because I'm not gonna give I didn't commit a crime. I know my ID laws.
That boy ain't right.
Okay, then investigate.
Yeah.
And you haven't even spoke to them.
Says who?
Says the camera and us that you haven't even spoke to them. You don't even want to go inside. And I told you, I'll wait outside. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You don't get to tell me how to do my job.
No.
And I have.
But you don't get to violate my rights. That's not the way.
You wouldn't want to deprive me of my constitutional rights, would you, musclehead?
It works. I'm not going to let you do it.
You're being detained for trespassing. That's not investigating.
For what crime? I'll give you my ID. I'll give you my ID. Give me your supervisor, sir.
That's what I'm calling.
Give me your supervisor. You're making a huge mistake.
I disagree.
You disagree? We'll see what my lawyer has to say about that.
Everyone's got the rights to dispute it.
No.
You're being investigated for trespassing.
How come you didn't ask me for my ID there? You see how it works? I think because you don't like the way I'm speaking to you. That's why. That's why. You can't just trespass me from a public building. You don't own this building. They don't own this building. I got to commit a crime. That's the way the law works.
You're going to provide your ID?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Are you willing to provide your ID?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Do you know the law?
Oh, absolutely. I know the law. In the industry that I'm in, yeah, absolutely.
So are you aware that
You can't just trespass me from a sidewalk.
So during an investigation, an officer asks you to provide your identification, it is required.
No,
Do you know which form
that's
of
only if I committed a crime about or has. Do you have reasonable suspicion?
Actually, if you're detained...
Do you have... For what crime, though?
Trespassing. I'm investigating...
Why am I trespass? For what crime? On a public area? I came to get service with my friend?
You're fine.
Call supervisor. You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. Nah, you ain't gonna violate my rights today, bro. Under threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID right now. This is the problem. This is the issue that we have in America. The disconnect that we have between law enforcement and the people. You guys, come on, man. So why didn't you ask me there? Why now? All of a sudden, why?
Why do you get to dictate the order?
Why?
Which I
No,
do?
but I don't understand why you just trespassing me just for the hell of it. You haven't even spoke to them.
Yes, I have.
When did you speak to them? It's on camera. You didn't speak to them. We went straight outside, sir.
Yeah,
You have no idea what you're talking about.
This is the same issue that we usually have with the auditors.
Nah,
is
because
my
you
recording
guys don't
captures
know.
everything.
So does ours, and we don't redact ours.
Fine, you can dispute it.
Okay, fine. Call supervisor. I'll give you my ID under threat of arrest.
Same thing. I requested it before you.
I want to disengage this conversation, dude.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not walking away. I'm not walking away. I'm detained, but are you going to arrest me if I don't? I'll give it to you right now.
So we're gonna change your detention. You can keep recording. You're fine. Don't resist.
I'm not resisting.
All right. You are still allowed to be detained.
Am I under arrest?
You're detained. You can keep asking the same question over and over again.
Asking. I can ask all I want.
You can.
Now that Joey's earned himself some new bracelets, let's jump ahead to where the supervisor shows up and corrects Joey on his knowledge of ID laws in the state of Arizona.
So, hi there, Sergeant Dial. I heard you requested a supervisor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm unlawfully detained.
What's that?
I'm unlawfully detained.
No, you're not actually.
No. So what crime did I commit here? He didn't investigate with them. He immediately told me to go over there and come outside. While he wanted to go and conduct his business in there. I came out here, and he didn't like the way I was speaking to him. I did not disrespect him. All of a sudden, he wants my ID. I didn't commit a crime. You can't turn a protected activity into a crime. I came in here in a public building to record the interaction that we had to get some condoms, and that's it. I'm not going to give my ID unless it's under threat of arrest. I didn't commit a crime. You got to commit a crime about or has. That's the way the law works. I'll give him my ID. I have it in my hand, but he doesn't want to say under threat of arrest. You guys want to play this game and go this route?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to tell you in the words that you want to use.
Sir, I did not commit a crime. Recording in a public building is not a crime.
Well, it's a county building.
Okay, it's who owns the building?
Did they ask you to leave?
No.
Did they ask you
and
to
even
stop
if they
recording?
did, yeah, they did.
Okay, that's.
What an idiot.
Is that right?
No, they're public employees. It's a First Amendment right to record a public employees.
No, they have a right to. They have a right to tell you to stop recording. They have a right to tell you to leave.
What crime is that?
So
what crime is that?
It's trespassing.
No, that's not a crime. You can't turn recording into a crime. They're public employees. You know Smith versus Cummings?
Did they ask you? I'm not going to play this game with you,
I
man.
don't want to.
We're going to book you and we're going to put your camera into property because under 1324.12 you have you have the obligation to provide your true and lawful name. All right.
I'll give you my name.
When an officer.
I'll give you my name.
When an officer is investigating a crime. All right. And
it's
this
not
officer,
a crime.
they called 911 on you.
It's not a crime, sir.
They called.
Oh, you were finished. Oh, well, allow me to retort.
Well, seeing how they called the cops to deal with you for criminal trespass because you refused to leave, and since you were being lawfully detained and you refused to provide ID, you were in violation of Arizona law, ARS State Statute 132412, which states it is unlawful for a person after being advised that the person's refusal to answer is unlawful to fail to state the person's full true name on request of a peace officer who has them lawfully detained the person's based on a reasonable suspicion that the person is committing or about to commit a crime. A person detained under this statute is subject to state the person's true full name, but shall not be compelled to answer any other questions that the peace officer has. Therefore, all he is asking you is for your true full name, which you are required to do so by law, or in this case, provide him with an ID.
911 on you. Okay. So, as a result, that he is here to investigate a crime of either disorderly conduct or trespassing. The investigation is going on. Your refusal to provide your name while he's doing the investigation is a violation of 1324.
He didn't investigate. He went inside and immediately walked us out here, and then he asked me for my ID. He didn't even speak to those people.
Okay, well, he had enough information based on the 911 call.
Okay, so
well, you can believe what you want
to
to believe.
If he wants the ID, I'll give him the ID under threat of arrest.
Okay, well, what do you mean under threat of arrest? You're under arrest for failure to ID based on this investigation.
Under what crime?
1324.12.
You can't trespass me in a public building unless I commit a crime.
They have every right.
That's not the way the law works, sir.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to jail?
I'm going to determine that.
All right, what's your name? You're going to make that mistake?
What's your name?
I'm serious. All right, let's go. All right, come on.
Do you want to provide your name or not?
I said yes, if I'm not going to jail.
Oh, no, there's no ultimatum.
Okay, Joel Christian Lopez.
What's your name?
Joel Christian Lopez. You guys want my name that bad? You want to violate my rights like that? On camera? Go ahead, let's do it.
All right.
Go ahead.
What's your first name?
Joel Christian Lopez.
How do you spell your first name?
J
what?
O-E-L. Christian Lopez.
Joel
You guys just destroyed my rights, dude.
No, they didn't.
And we're going to end it here. Joey was cited for criminal trespass and given a ticket. He was not arrested and taken to the jail. He does show off that him struggling, getting his cuffs slid down more, did irritate his skin, making him cry like a little baby, trying to claim police brutality. But if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys. And a special thank you to the news team. Without your guys' ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.